And then King James, Kenneth St. Michael, polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw these songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Today, our draw features 2 from the AFC between the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. On the Titans sideline, there's head coach Brian Callahan. These guys just about set to go in this one. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, starting our 2nd year here in the Madden booth. And here we go from Mile High. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading them out to the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
Here's the moment this fan base has dreamt of since this pick was announced. Their #1 pick. Savior of the franchise, captaining their offense in Week 1. The expectations are sky high, maybe even unrealistic to a degree, but the future is undoubtedly bright with him right at the center of your team.
They get an even 10 on that play, and the Titans will have a first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
First down throw here for Ward. Hauled in by Lockett, right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Ward now on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Now the shotgun give to Spears. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. P.J. Locke getting there for the stop. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They run once more with Spears. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Going to the ground again on first. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. And in the middle of the mall, their new starter in his first game, Brock, this rookie from Florida State.
Now, don't take this the wrong way, Kate. I don't want to wish poor fortune on this guy starting his first career game in the NFL in Week 1. But I hope there's some broken plays out there, a little pressure he faces, because that's when he makes some incredible things happen, when he comes to life. And that ability is why he's leading this offense out.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Ready? 70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
First and 10 now. Here's Jones. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Second down at the 50-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Cut down the field, it's Pitts. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Packers 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Jones gonna throw again. Quick slant into the hands of Pitts. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. Give up the gut to Bigsby. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 12-yard line.
60 19.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Force that to his right. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish off their opening drive.
I have a little sense, Kate, that equipment manager is going to find a way to keep that football for this QB. Yeah, he was a dual threat guy in college. That's his first in the NFL, using his legs.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So Tennessee headed out for its second drive of the game. And 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them.
Ready, check.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Spears running behind center. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Off the play fake. Here's Wool. This is brought in. Big gain for Lockett. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Running it with Spears. Escapes a defender. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, will really break the backs of the defense.
And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Spears trying this straight ahead. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. From the gun, it's Ward. But fortunately, the Titans were able to jump back on that one. No turnover on the play. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
On third and long, it's Ward. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to take this one down to 25.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here.
Here we go.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. He's stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here, second and 1. Trying to work quickly now.
36-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Second and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forces incompletion.
And he'll get them enough for a first down. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got a first to begin the frame.
Look at my team.
Jones now to throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Incomplete. Roger McCreary on the coverage.
Here's Jones. Setting up the screen. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Going with Bigsby here. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit.
Jeremy Crawshaw in punt formation for the Broncos.
He'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him.
Here we go. Here we go.
He finds Tigger Cockrow for the grab. And he has this to the opposing 35.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Now Spears. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. and 10, first down.
It's a good 10. First down, Tennessee.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 21. On the move, headed right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 9-point advantage.
Pretty cool moment. That is the first rushing score of his young career. Look, I'm not going to say it's the first of many. We just don't know in this league. But I do know that's a confidence builder for this entire offense when the quarterback can score using his legs as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
This is Bigsby. Going to take this ahead for 7. We've got 7 and 3 now. Jones upping the pace here.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down.
From the 32. Snags it near the edge. This is not going to help their cause. They had a 3rd down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too. Throwing here, Jones. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. They're working quickly here.
It's a gain of 18. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, Jones buys time, rolling right. Completes another one to Thomas. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Now it's Bigsby. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 26 on 2nd down. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Come on. 60 Bison, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, right?
1st down throw by Jones. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Prairie on the coverage.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Jones to throw. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
70 Lions.
Jones now on 3rd down. Chased out to his right. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos face a 4-point deficit. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. That eye for the end zone. It's part of the reason they brought him in, right, Brock? And he definitely didn't look like a rookie on that one.
No, not at all. Looked like a seasoned pro right there.
Yeah, he definitely did. And that's got to be the exact type of play that they were hoping to see out of him here in year 1.
Yeah, you're really looking, Kate, for all the signs for a rookie quarterback that he has what it takes to succeed at this level. And that was an NFL throw.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Daquan Jackson on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Titans setting their offense and Tajay Spears out there. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he's got a decent game before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
He'll call his own number. And he'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play.
Okay, it was inevitable. He's going to get an interception. You play quarterback in this league, eventually at some point you're going to throw you first. Now, most importantly, he's got to flush it and move on.
Ready.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer.
Jones. It's his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. The Broncos will have a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Winston in on that tackle. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Panther 11.
From the 42. Avoid some trouble there. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of... That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos needing 8 on 3rd down.
Ready. Panther 80. Motion, change.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. The left side is cut by Pitts. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On the give, it's Bigsby. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down.
19 Tiger. Go.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction, but how well that defense had that play covered.
We've got a screen to the running back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. I know it says running back on the roster, Brock, but this guy's having a pretty great start catching the football instead.
It's what the best of them do. I mean, look around the league. These running backs want to get paid, right? They want theirs. Well, catch a ball like this, and trust me, you'll get yours.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Running right is Bigsby. He breaks the tackle. One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick.
From the 16. He'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, he definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead.
17.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. 1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call it give right up the middle. And he works his way for a gain of 4. We have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Today is the day we've been working towards all summer, the debut of our new halftime show. So without further ado, let's roll. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at Lumen Field in Seattle. The Seahawks at home to take on their NFC West rivals, the 49ers. And this is Brock Purdy. 52 yards, touchdown. The 49ers had a lot of roster turnover in the offseason, but they get the win in the season opener. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And it's the man who made his first Pro Bowl a year ago, Trey McBride. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts taking on the Miami Dolphins. And here's Khalil Herbert. He was a big factor in this one, and he shows you why on this play. The Colts wind up winning this one in front of a home crowd to begin the new season. And here's the scoreboard in the early window of the last week of the regular season. What I wouldn't give for an Octobox right now. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Broncos and Brian Thomas Jr. ready for another drive on offense. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Now we'll run this with Bigsby. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Get it! Gotta be lying!
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. Jones is hit. He fumbles it. But the Broncos will get it back. Woo, heads up play to recover that one. Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Come on. Hey! Back row 80!
Back to throw it. That one complete. Complete to Pitts. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends...
It gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. It's picked up by the Titans. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take the lead right away in half number 2. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Titans push their lead to 3. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Broncos returning their offense and this running back to the field. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Jones. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And, hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Carry here for Bigsby. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Sent down by Cody Barton. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 13, Pioneer.
Jones looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
3rd and long for him here. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. The Titans sending their offense and Tajay Spears out there. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
70. Let's go now.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up Alex Singleton. And he's into the end zone with a pick 6 and a Denver touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. And this is Spears. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
You set it down, score him at the 38.
And the Titans first down.
Now a give to Spears. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They bring the tight end in motion. Here's 2nd and 5. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The play fake. Here's Ward. Chuck there to haul it in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Titans first down.
A handoff to Spears. And he's going to be tackled after a pickup of about 5 here. 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On the handoff, this is Spears. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On the gun, it's Ward. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A 43-yard attempt.
Piniero's kick is good, and that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our 3rd quarter. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Denver set to take the field on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Looking right side, here's Bigsby. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
At the 31-yard line.
Throwing here, Jones. Completed to his running back. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
The thing one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Forced out to his right. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Second and 3 now. Here's Jones. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Ready? Incomplete. Roger McCreary on the coverage.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Mustang 19.
Again, Jones to the air. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos grow the lead to 7. Christian Watson with the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead, I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Set to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. They have a chance to tie this game back up. They got to get this down. And then again on a 2-point try. Ward off the play fake. Complete out to the right. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Hits his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They get 22 on that one. And now they have a first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Getting out to his left. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had here, no matter what he did for this defense.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal. They'll run with Mullins. Oh, no luck. He tried. He was frightened, but they sent him backwards on third and goal.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
This could be the snap that decides this game. It's fourth and goal. Desperation time here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans down by only 2 in the fourth. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the fourth quarter. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
They've got first down from the 31.
Come on, come on.
Give up the gun to Bigsby. Juke the defender. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Again, it's Bigsby. Will be yarded most there on second down.
The thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Viking 18.
Looking to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it.
19. Warriors, press all 80.
He'll throw it. Buying some time right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk. Ready, go.
Here's Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Ward now. Setting up the running back screen. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down.
A 54-yard attempt.
A kick they needed, but it's no good as it sails too far right. And they do not break the tie here in the 4th.
Well, they got the chance to kick a potential game winner, Kate, and that's all that kicker wanted, a chance. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. And all he can hope now, tie game late here, is that his counterpart across the way, warming up the net, kicking net, he doesn't get the chance to end it himself.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Cougar 19.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on it.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
He's back to throw. He rolls to his right. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and the Broncos will have a first down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
60. 70 Rangers.
First and 10 now. Here's Jones. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos pushing to get within range for a game winner. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They're running. Here's Ajay Monday. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. First down, and they go right back to it. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
It's got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Ready, go.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Let's go, Nick.
They run it again with Bigsby. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First down and goal to
Here we go. Let's go.
Going to the ground again on first. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Going with Bigsby here. They'll push them down to the 6-yard line. They get 5, but still need more than that. 4th and goal coming up. Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. An entire game coming down to the leg of Will Lutz. This only a chip shot for the right hand. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So to decide to make mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence. He did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
You have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once.
Football is back. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is the new EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 1 of the 2025 regular season. Lots to get to. We start in the Pacific Northwest. The Seahawks at home to take on the 49ers. And it's Brock Purdy. 52 yards, touchdown. The Niners would go on to the low-scoring win, 13-7. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears as they play host to the Minnesota Vikings. And it's Caleb Williams. 58 yards for the score. The Bears get the victory, and that's career win number 1 for Ben Johnson. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. And it's the touchdown king from 2024, Jahmyr Gibbs. He tied for the league lead with 16 rushing touchdowns in 2024. He's got his first of the season right here. The Lions get the win in the opener. Could this finally be their year? They'll start 1-0. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.